Okay, so we've seen a very good form line over here, but the winner and the second horse, two horses that need to go down into that little black book. Let's remember the 4, Promise of a Master, the son of Master of My Fate, well handled here by Warren Kennedy. Good to have Kath on course with Toff, and not forgetting Tammy. She's been doing a good job for the Candace Dawson team. Well done, Was. Very nice horses, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He gave me a superb feel. Track's probably not the right track for him. He probably wants the outside track. That's the sort of feel it gives. Got going towards the end of the race, really. He had it sewn up going to the 400, and he only really got into the race at the 200.
And I'll probably be asking the obvious in the next, but he's held his own at group level. Of course, some horses like Got the Green Light, smashing horses, but does he give you that feel like he could win a Grade 1?
Yeah, look, I think he's still going to improve, and there's no reason why he can't. Running on very strong behind Got the Green Light in him, so the form lines are there. He just has to improve a couple of lengths, and he's got a Group 1. And
I was touching on it in my pre-race analysis. Probably one of the nicest horses you'll ever ride.
Yeah, look, he's a beautiful, stunning horse, and he's well-mannered. Everything about him is just right at the moment, and, well done to Candace and obviously to Ralph's Racing. Nice to have Kath here, nice to have Tammy here, nice to have Toff here. He's doing a decent job for a change. But, yeah. It's all going very nicely. I'm very happy. Big thanks to everyone involved.
Lovely stuff, Was. Very rarely you do come up to the half-out to not have winners, and it's great to have you here.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Super stuff. Well done to Warren Kennedy. Kath, come through. Lovely to have you out here at the races. Every time we see you, the last few pictures I've seen, you've had a baby in your hand, and you haven't been racing for quite some time, but great to have you here.
Yeah, it's nice to be back. I've been helping my sister with her little one, and that's been a lot of fun, but I think I'm glad to be with horses again. This horse is so impressive. He's still a colt, so I think he is quite difficult with, to work with at home. He has a spot in Tammy's heart, and she does a lot of the work on him and around him, and I think this one means a lot to her. Well done to Cloverflay as well for beating him, and that crazy Cloverflay farm luck continues on. And I hope that this will be a big one for us, for our stable, for Candace, Tammy, for my dad. I think this is something to look forward to.
Workmanlike fashion today, of course, Kath, but just going back to him at home, does he work well?
Yeah, I think he does. I think all colts can give you a bit of grief sometimes, but he does everything he's asked of.
Super stuff. I know that you got some big features in mind for him, hopefully down the line, but good to have you on course, good to have Tammy and, of course, Toff as well.
Yeah, it's great. I'm glad she's here. I'm glad she got to see the boy win.
Lovely stuff.
Thanks.
Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kath. Lovely to have you here. Well done to Toff, well done to Tammy as well, and to Candace. Let's not forget Candace, who is not here this afternoon, but most certainly would have got in-running commentary from Alley Cat upstairs, and she'll be over the moon with what she's seen this afternoon. Remember the name, Promise of a Master. He's won on his coconut, workmanlike fashion. We heard from Warren Kennedy. He gives him a great feel, and who knows, big races down the line, he could certainly be aimed at one of those. So we look forward to this horse, Promise of a Master, being lined up. So well done to everybody concerned. Favourable result for the punters. Sparrow Optimus run his socks off in second, and I'll be very interested to see what that exacta paid.